What is the biggest secret you have successfully kept from your parents? When I was 17, they left me the house for 2 weeks. One of my good mates was turning 18 and lived in an apartment. I thought, hell, I'll throw you an 18th. Now my house isn't huge, but not small. Anyway, we went all out, had a massive sound system, lights, even a bubble machine. Best buy of my life. Anyway, I told my sister I was having one and she said just don't destroy the house to get ready for this party. I got rid of everything with value. My dad loves technology, so I moved all the TVs, phones, computers, laptops all into their room and locked it right up, as well as all his bass guitars. 120 people later, my house is packed. Everyone is dancing, having a great time. Music is blaring. My backyard is packed and more people are showing up. Eventually it starts getting out of hand. People are starting to throw bottles, etc. It's midnight, so I figured I'll just tell everyone to leave. After about 15 minutes, most people are gone except my close friends, which we are sitting around drinking on the couch. Next thing I know, the door is getting knocked on. I go out the front only for a girl telling me a policeman wants to speak with me. I'm now shitting my pants. I go down to talk to the policeman only to see about 30 of them and a riot squad. That was the first time I had ever seen one in my life. Fight's a big deal from where I come from. I got interviewed on the spot, just about why I had a party and if my parents were home. I told them that I had some mates around for some drinks, we had music, and it got crashed by people coming up the side gate. Not very believable, but it was good enough for them. I got a very stern word as there seemed to be many fights breaking out in the street and how they had to block the street off and how the street had been trashed. Next morning I wake up at 5:30 and start cleaning like a motherfucker. I start with the street, then backyard. My next door neighbors had both been away the weekendy ways, extremely lucky, and I jumped fence, cleaned up their backyards, scrubbed the house clean with my hands. My parents got back, found a few things broken and missing and a few bottles of wine and beer. Told them I had about 15 people over and that we were drinking beer the way my parents are against underage drinking and parties for that matter. They told me how bad I was for having so many people over and that it won't happen again. About 2 weeks later, my mom goes to dinner with some family friends who lived about 3 to 5 streets away, who brought up the loud music that night and how many people they could hear late at night. I continued the lie of that only 15 people were there and that people tried to crash because they heard music, hence why there were lots of people on streets and in our area. This was the stupidest thing I have ever done, and although they didn't find out, I would never do it again.